Alrighty guys, Isaac here bringing you guys another Dragon Ball Legends discussion video. So we're going to be talking about all of the content that they have announced in the Dragon Ball Legends reveals and stuff number 22. So we'll go in linear order, right? The first thing that they dropped on us was a Zenkai for the Fusion Android 13. And it's honestly crazy because a lot of you guys called this, right? I actually saw this a lot in my comment section for the next Zenkai or whatever like that, right? And he's going to be, obviously he's red, he's a melee typing, he fits on Android, powerful opponent, absorption, and fusion warrior. So let's talk about some of the unique abilities he is going to be receiving, right? So first of all, he restores his own vanishing gauge on his green card now. I think that's actually pretty good, right? Especially because, as we do know, if we look at his current green card right now, right, he does have it's called the swing throw. It gives you 20% to damage inflicted for 15 timer counts, inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade minus 50% to key recovery for 10 timer counts, and it is chainable, right? You can combo this with your strike cards, with your blast cards, your special, all of that stuff, right? And it also has blast armor when charging forward. So this is actually, I think this is actually pretty good. Right, I'm not gonna lie. And then we continue going down the rabbit hole. You unlock all unique abilities to restore ki and draw a strike card when entering the battlefield. So similar to Super Saiyan 3 Goku Zenkai, the purple one. Right, so I think if he has like a good enough stats, good enough multipliers for his damage inflicted, he can really be a hard hitter. So it says powered up strike and defensive capabilities make this character reliable in a pinch. Remember, because he also does have a strike cover change, right? Alright, so the next thing that we have to talk about is the Legends Limited Android 17 and 18. This is going to be a duo unit. This is not just your standard run-of-the-mill assist unit or anything like that. This is going to be similar to Goku and Vegeta that came out for Legends Festival at the end of last year, right? So they are going to be the future droids, right? Their tags are going to be androids, future, girls, and powerful opponents, right? Because this is the evil variation of them. They're going to be a red range typing, and just look at their abilities. So this is 17's abilities first of all, right? So his ability, it increases tag android, powerful opponent, future, base blast attack and defense, and increases tag android base strike defense during battle, which is already off to a great start, right? Their main ability will be able to tag switch to Android 18, reverse his own element factors. So this is where I know it can be a little bit confusing, but if we compare it to Goku and Vegeta, I'm pretty sure this is the logic that it's going to follow, right? So with the Goku Vegeta, Goku, he's purple, right? And he beats out green units, gets hit by yellows, right? He takes a lot of damage from yellows. That's just how the purple tag works. But when you swap into Vegeta, you get type advantage against yellow, but you get disadvantage against green. So using that logic, 17, right, is going to be red. He's going to be able to destroy yellows, but severely get injured by blue units because he's a red, right? While 18 is going to be able to beat out blues, but take a ton of damage from yellows, have disadvantage against yellows, right? You're going to be able to restore your own ki, increase your arts card draw speed, just like Goku Vegeta, and reduce your special move arts cost. Now, moving on to their unique ability, you get increased damage inflicted against Tag Super Saiyan or Tag Saiyan, right? Those are both phenomenal abilities, right? Because there's tons of Super Saiyans, there's tons of just Saiyans just running around in the game as a whole. And you also, this is where it gets crazy because you nullify enemies, restore own health when it reaches 0. When this character attacks, right? So this is just on any attack. It's very similar to the LF Frieza, right? The full power LF Frieza, where he just has endurance nullification outright, just like the Rose, the LF Rose, just like the Yellow Demon King Piccolo Zenkai, all of that good stuff, right? That is a very broken ability. It's getting to the point in the game where endurance is going to be, it's endurance as a whole, not even just a character specifically, but endurance as a whole is being power crept like out the wazoo, right? This Android 17 and 18, and it makes sense, right? Because canonically, they destroyed Future Gohan. This is going to be the Future Gohan killer right here, the LF Future Gohan killer. So moving on, they also increase their damage inflicted, reduces damage received, and reduce blast arts cost when battle starts or when this character enters the battlefield via tag switch. They are also able to restore own health and increase damage inflicted upon landing a strike or blast arts. So at this point in time, it kind of, they have a template that they use with the Goku and Vegeta with their healing and stuff like that, and they're kind of applying that to these guys as well. They also have a special cover change against blast arts, comboable with the special move arts. Right, this is for the 17 side though. Alright, now for 18's unique abilities, right? So when you tag switch, you bring in 18. The Z ability is still the same, right? So 18, her main ability is actually a little bit different from 17's, right? So if we look at 17's, just to go over it once more, when you tag switch to Android 18, you reverse your own element factors, you restore your own key, increase arts card draw speed, and reduce special move arts cost. When you swap into 17, you reverse your own element factors, restore own health and key, reduce enemy key, and reduce enemies' Dragon Balls by 1. That will activate 3 times. So this guy is going to be able to counter endurance. This guy is going to be able to counter or mitigate rush in a way, right? Mitigating the Dragon Balls itself. And so you guys can already see where I'm going with this. What team does that the most? What team is like, who does that the best, right? It's LOE. You're going to see these guys on LOE. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I think LOE is actually, they need a red, right? Right? Because LOE, who's LOE's best red right now? Is it just the Frieza, the DBS Frieza? You're going to see these guys on LOE a lot. And so, moving on into the unique ability right here, they increase damage inflicted against Tag Super Saiyan or Tag Saiyan, which is the same as the other one, right? Nullifies enemies, restore own health when it reaches 0. Effects when this character attacks. The same as well. Increases damage inflicted, reduces damage received, reduces blast arts cost, slightly restores vanishing gauge, and increases damage inflicted upon landing a strike or blast arts hit. That's what's different right there. You're going to be able to slightly restore your vanishing gauge and increase your damage inflicted. So I think they kind of took that from Future Gohan a little bit, right? Because with Future Gohan with the LF, when you land a strike arts card, after you use your own vanish, you'll notice that it'll slightly restore your own vanishing gauge, not by a lot, but just by kind of like that low amount, right? That builds up over time, allowing you to go ahead and get it back overall. So I think that's what 18 is going to have. She's essentially stealing that ability from him. You also have a special cover change against blast arts attack combo, but with this, so they both of these units have a special cover change against blast arts, it looks like. Yeah, so both of them are for blast arts. Overall, let me know in the comments down below, how broken do you guys think these guys are going to be? I'm going ham. I have 24,000 CC right now. I think I'm going to go ham on these guys. I think they're going to be absolutely amazing. Alright, so now coming to the end of the video and stuff, right, or for the reveals and stuff is what I should say, we're also going to be getting a Dragon Ball Superhero collab campaign where you are going to be able to get up to 100 free summons. These are some of the characters that are going to be included in it. And I think this is absolutely huge for us, right? Because this Broly sucks. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This Broly kind of sucks. The Zamasu and Goku Black have been replaced officially by the Zenkai Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta LF, but they're still very runnable, very much so runnable. Birdku, I think he's actually decent, right? Especially because he's relatively, I would say he's not that old. He's, I think he was like the All-Star highlight, like from just right before the Legends Festival, right? So I think it's still valuable to get a copy or 2 of him. And then with this Piccolo, I would also like a copy. I don't have this Piccolo at all, right? There's a lot of you guys out there that may not have any of these characters, so I think this is actually huge for us. We're also going to be able to get some Chrono Crystals on the Super Login bonus and some exclusive card sleeves related to the movie. They actually look pretty nice. And for the final part, it was revealed that along with this collaboration campaign, we're going to be getting some free-to-play units, right? So Gamma 1, we see him as a green range type. He's an android, of course. He's going to be increasing his blast damage inflicted when faced with the enemy and increases critical rate upon activating blast arts card. He has another ability where he changes strike cards into blast arts and reduces blast arts cost upon special arts activation. I don't like that ability. I'm going to be real honest with you guys. I'm not a big fan of that, right? When you change a strike arts into blast arts, I think it's more of a disadvantage than an advantage, right? Because like say you're at a neutral game, you swap into this guy, you change all of your strike hits to blasts. I don't think that's because what are you going to do against a tackle? Right, your opponent's going to know that you have no strike arts, and so they can just freely tackle. They can just kind of like get it, blast armor units, right, as well. I don't think this ability is that strong. I think it actually negatively impacts the character. You increase your critical rate upon activating special move and restores ally health when enemy uses special move arts, right? So that's actually kind of interesting. And not only him, but we are also getting Gamma 2, who's going to be a blue typing melee android. So his unique abilities so far that have been revealed to us is reduces enemies sustained damage cut effects and increases his own critical rate when enemy swaps characters while this character is on the battlefield. He increases critical damage upon activating special move arts. He reduces his own strike and blast arts cost and increases card draw speed according to the number of timer counts elapsed. I think this guy's going to be better. Like, honestly, I do think this guy is going to be better, but we'll have to go ahead and wait and see. Another thing to note is that they don't even have character arts for these characters, for either of them, because it's just a big old character art coming soon. So this is honestly where I'm a little bit confused, right? Because it says that you can get Gamma 1's Z power from special missions, but it does not say anything about Gamma 2. So I'm a little bit unsure if Gamma 1 is going to be the free-to-play unit, while Gamma 2 is going to be the exclusive summonable unit that you will see on a banner or something like that. That's why I also suspect that Gamma 2 is going to be a little bit better, and why I feel like Gamma 1's kit isn't all that great. Alright, so that's pretty much all I have for you guys, wrapping up the entirety of Reveals and Stuff number 22. Let me know in the comments down below, how hard are you guys going to go in for Android 17 and 18, the second duo unit in Dragon Ball Legends history, or if you're just going to straight up skip, because the anniversary is right around the corner. Remember, the anniversary is going to be in June. And then, on top of that, the movie's coming out in June as well, so we might see a Part 1 special with MUI. I'm not too sure, right? A lot of people, fan favorites, are going to be MUI, and then Part 2 might be related to Dragon Ball Superhero, right? You can already see that they're starting to tease it a little bit more in the game. We're going to be able to play as these characters before we see them on screen. So that being said, if you guys do enjoy the content, let me know in the comments down below, as well as leaving a like and maybe even consider hitting that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Later!